Hello everyone, and welcome to the Ukraine Will Win channel. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that has captivated military analysts and observers worldwide, the remarkable tactical ingenuity of the Ukrainian armed forces. It's a story of how a nation, facing overwhelming odds, has not only held its ground, but has consistently outmaneuvered a larger adversary through superior strategy, adaptability, and an unbreakable spirit. When the full-scale invasion began, many predicted a swift outcome. The sheer difference in military size and equipment seemed insurmountable. Yet what the world has witnessed is a masterclass in modern warfare, where cleverness and courage have proven to be more potent than brute force. So what makes Ukrainian tactics so effective? First and foremost is the concept of decentralized command. This isn't a new idea, but Ukraine has perfected its application. Instead of a rigid top-down hierarchy where orders slowly trickle from a distant general, Ukrainian units on the ground are empowered to make real-time decisions. This philosophy trusts the sergeants and junior officers who are right there on the front lines, seeing the battlefield with their own eyes. They can react instantly to changing situations, exploit a sudden enemy weakness, or execute a tactical withdrawal without waiting for approval from headquarters. This creates a fighting force that is agile, responsive, and incredibly difficult for a rigid, centralized military to predict or counter. It's like a swarm of hornets against a lumbering bear. Each individual sting is small, but together they are relentless and overwhelming. This agility is complemented by Ukraine's brilliant use of modern technology. We've all seen the incredible footage from drones. These eyes in the sky are everywhere, providing Ukrainian forces with an unprecedented level of situational awareness. They use small, commercial drones for reconnaissance, spotting enemy positions, artillery, and troop movements. Then they use FPV or first-person view drones as precision-guided munitions. These are a game changer. A single operator, often miles from the front line, can guide a small, explosive-laden drone to hit a tank, a trench, or a supply vehicle with pinpoint accuracy. It's a low-cost, high-impact weapon that has neutralized billions of dollars worth of enemy hardware. This innovative approach has essentially democratized air power, giving small infantry units the ability to strike targets that would have once required an airstrike from a multi-million-dollar fighter jet. But it's not just about the flashy tech. It's about how they integrate it. Intelligence gathered from a drone can be relayed in seconds to an artillery unit, which can then fire with incredible precision using GPS-guided shells. This sensor-to-shooter loop is incredibly fast in the Ukrainian military. They have developed custom apps and use secure messaging platforms to share targeting data almost instantaneously. This digital battlefield management allows them to strike hard and fast, often before the enemy even knows they've been spotted. It's a testament to the digital literacy and adaptability of Ukrainian soldiers, many of whom were civilians, programmers, engineers, and tech enthusiasts before the war. Another key tactic is what military analysts call asymmetric warfare. Ukraine understands it cannot match its opponent tank for tank or plane for plane, so they don't try to. Instead, they focus on exploiting their adversaries' weaknesses. They have been incredibly successful in targeting logistics and supply lines. A tank without fuel is just a metal box. An artillery unit without shells is useless. Using long-range missiles, special forces raids, and partisan activity, Ukraine has consistently disrupted the flow of supplies to the front lines. This creates chaos, lowers morale, and grinds enemy advances to a halt. It's a strategy of 1,000 cuts, bleeding the larger force and making it impossible for them to sustain offensive operations. We've also seen incredible creativity in defensive operations. Instead of digging in for a static defense, in long, predictable trench lines like something out of World War I, Ukrainian forces employ a flexible defense-in-depth strategy. They use a network of concealed positions, mobile anti-tank teams, and pre-sighted artillery zones. They will often allow an enemy advance to push into a kill zone, where they can be attacked from multiple directions. They trade space for time, wearing down the attacking force, inflicting heavy casualties, and then launching counterattacks when the enemy is overextended and exhausted. This was seen masterfully in the defense of Kiev in the early weeks of the war and has been repeated on battlefields across the country. This adaptability extends to their use of equipment. Ukraine has received a wide variety of weapons and vehicles from dozens of different countries. Integrating this diverse arsenal is a logistical nightmare, yet they have managed it with remarkable efficiency. They've learned to operate and maintain Western tanks, artillery systems, and air defense platforms, often in a fraction of the standard training time. We've even seen them mount Western missiles onto old Soviet-era fighter jets, a feat of engineering that experts thought was nearly impossible. This Frankenstein approach, born of necessity, shows a level of technical ingenuity and a can-do attitude that is simply awe-inspiring. Let's also talk about the psychological dimension of this conflict. Ukraine has dominated the information space. From President Zelensky's nightly addresses to the countless videos from soldiers on the front lines, they have successfully rallied global support and maintained high morale at home. They have used humor and memes as weapons of war, mocking their opponents and showcasing their own resilience. This has created a powerful narrative of a heroic nation fighting for its freedom, which in turn fuels the will to fight and inspires partners around the world to provide aid. They understand that modern wars are not just fought on the battlefield, but also in the hearts and minds of people everywhere. The human element is, of course, the most critical factor. The motivation of Ukrainian soldiers is unparalleled. They are not just fighting for a political objective. They are fighting for their homes, their families, their culture, and their very existence. This gives them a strength and resolve that no amount of training or equipment can replicate. Every soldier understands the stakes. This personal investment translates into incredible bravery, sacrifice, and a willingness to learn and adapt at a pace that has stunned the world. When you are fighting for everything you hold dear, you find a level of creativity and determination that is hard to defeat. In conclusion, the superiority of Ukrainian tactics isn't about one single thing. It's a powerful combination of decentralized command, innovative use of technology, asymmetric strategies, masterful defensive planning, incredible adaptability, and the unbreakable spirit of its people. They have rewritten the manual on modern warfare, demonstrating that in the 21st century, agility, intelligence, and motivation can overcome sheer mass. The Ukrainian military has become a learning institution, constantly evolving and improving. They are not just fighting a war, they are pioneering a new way of fighting. It's a lesson that military academies around the globe will be studying for decades to come. Thank you for watching. The courage and ingenuity of the Ukrainian people are an inspiration to us all. If you found this analysis insightful, please like this video and subscribe to Ukraine Will Win for more updates. Stand with Ukraine. Slava Ukraini!